What's up, guys? Rob from Japanese Game here, bringing another episode of Victoria 2 here in the lands of Gran Colombia. Last episode, we wrapped up a Great War. At least I believe that was last episode. We wrapped up a Great War. Unfortunately, we did not get anything out of it. But, these things happen. We have to rebuild our army since we got our shit rocked in the US. And I stupidly lost like a bunch of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stupidly lost like a bunch of divisions for no reason. Just get an inf and we'll get 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. We get 2 engineers. I was thinking about what we could possibly do, and now that Great Wars have been discovered, we can in fact try to get involved in some Great Wars here. We are allied with both Germany and Scandinavia, although Scandinavia has dropped out of great power status. The Chinese Empire is now a great power. Look at that. It doesn't seem like that's going to last very long, though. No, they are already 12th in the world. So Japan, Scandinavia, the Netherlands, and Bavaria look like they are rushing for that spot. We will see, but we do have Germany as our ally, and we, of course, ourselves are a great power. So if we declared war, we could potentially try to generate a great war off of that. Oh, France has gone socialist. Interesting. France does want an alliance. Okay. So do we want to try and start our grand reconquest of Spain? That is the question. Alternatively, we could declare for Cuba and get more of our, Latin brothers under our belt here. We also have cores on Guyana. We could try to kick the British colonizers out. We're kind of cool with the French, I guess, for now, since we just made an alliance with them. But can build more ships. Could build more ironclads, which are cool. Let's go ahead and build some monitors, I guess. There we go. But yeah, we kind of have to decide here what we want to do. Spain is currently in a war. And unfortunately, this would not be a great war, because he only has one great power ally. Now, if Scandinavia becomes a great power again, that could be different. Alternatively, we could go for the UK, who doesn't have any great power allies at all. Italy wants an alliance. Yeah, I'm willing to accept that. The more great power allies we have, the more likely it is that we can drag people into a great war, basically. We are over halfway done with the game at this point. Brazil has rebels. He has an army. He can kill his rebels. That's fine. We are over halfway done with the game. The game ends at 1936 because that is, of course, when Hearts of Iron starts, which will be the next game we will play. You see, Britain not having any great power allies is kind of annoying. No, we don't like the Russian Empire for one reason or another. I believe we are trying to get our industry techs and our culture techs and stuff caught up. Spain has 42 brigades at Tech 16. Britain has 289 brigades at Tech 17. You have 142 at Tech 16, so we can probably handle that. France has anarcho-liberals. Germany has 129 at Tech 20. So, glad that Germany's on our side. Germany is actually the #1 great power. Yeah, look at that. This is industry score. German industry goes sicko mode. We can do a reform. Do we want any of these reforms is the real question. Factory cost plus 25%. Yeah, we can do safety regulations. That's fine. Making a lot of bread. Let us repay our loans. Probably lower these tariffs here. Admin efficiency is still at 100%. Let's lower taxes on the rich, and we'll lower taxes on the poor. We should still be making a fair bit of money doing that. Actually making like too much money, I think. Alright, bump education back up. If we are going to be going to war, we do want a nice nest egg, though. And Spain is getting his shit rocked. He hasn't called Britain in yet, which is weird. We can get another research point tech. Let's do that, because that'll make all of our research faster. Encouraging craftsmen is going well. Our factories are starting to fill up quite nicely. Belgium. I don't particularly have beef with you, Belgium, but also, why does Belgium need to move through my lands? Maybe in Africa? It's possible. Man, I really want to goad somebody into a great war, but Britain just does not have any GPs. France's army is gone. What the hell happened? $17 score. That's gotta. All of these divisions have to be. Yeah, they're like almost all mobilized divisions. Yikes, France. The USCA is allied with Liberia, or the USA is allied with Liberia and the USCA. That's cute. Alright, I do think that it is time to begin our grand reconquest of Spain. After we eat Sokoto. Just because, god damn it, I hate these borders. They're so ugly. Yeah, let's fix these borders real quick. Hopefully we don't get caught. 10 infamy for Sokoto would not be great, but We'll kill Sokoto, and then we shall justify on Spain, who is carpet sieged at the moment. France wants to acquire a state. He wants this state right here. Wow. Spain has 0 industry? What the heck is happening in Spain? CB generation speed is fine as long as we don't get caught. That's really what matters more. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight the UK and her navy. Persia wants an alliance? No. Having elections, that's all well and good. Let us get our navies together here. It's a pretty sizable African army. But yes, I do want to get our navies together because we are going to have to fight the Royal Navy, which is probably not going to go super great if we don't have our shit together. Of course, we don't have to fight the Royal Navy, but we're going to. And they pieced out. France has eaten even more of Spain. And now Portugal wants an alliance, which I'm going to take because he can help us kick Spain's ass. So let's go ahead and justify on Spain for acquire state. And Sokoto, my boy, literally has 0 brigades. We actually didn't get caught at all, which is nice. No. We don't want to delete our unit. We simply want to split them in half. Sokoto, if the borders weren't so ugly, you might live yet, but I quite frankly don't want ugly borders. Ah, we got caught. Justifying on Spain, that is unfortunate. We've won a siege. Congratulations, us. We are the best. If we can get military access, yeah, we can start dumping troops off into Portugal now, actually. And get ready for the war. So why don't we start ferrying troops to Portugal? And we'll have to siege up British Africa and Scandinavian Africa as well. We have the same political party in power, that is fine. CB generation speed would have been nice before we got caught, but tis what tis. Okay, our fleet arrived. Looks like Portugal doesn't have the greatest supply limits on the planet. So we probably don't want to be hanging out here too long, but it is good to have some troops here, I think. I'm sorry, little one. Bolivia and Brazil. Bolivia has reactionaries. Brazil is losing to his rebels. What is his army doing? I guess we can go fight those guys for you, like... I don't know what he's doing. You only have 10 transports here. That's unfortunate. We will get these guys. Serbia's gone bankrupt. That's fine. We'll get these units ready to invade British Africa. We got our Casus Belli. Alright, fund the army. Let them get their org up. And then we'll go fight these rebels. The problem with rebels in your puppets is that if your puppets fall, then they are removed from your sphere. Ta-da! This does not look much better, everybody. I think that looks way better. Why don't you dock up for now? Whoa. Germany. Japan wants an alliance, sure. I don't know why everybody keeps breaking our alliance. Probably because our infamy keeps going up. Scandinavia wants an alliance. That's fine. Yeah. The important part is that you don't want them to siege your spherelings' capitals, because if they do that, then the government will fall. I'm not going to unsiege Brazil's stuff. That's his problem. Everybody should stop breaking our alliances. It's very irritating. I'm glad that they're like offering it back to me, but I'd rather just them not break it in the first place. We still can't do the canal, huh? I wonder why that is. Yeah, we'll participate in the Olympic Games. Hell yeah. Alright. Just take the long walk back. We'll pick these guys up. We'll put them in Portugal. Italy declared war on Trieste. Trieste is independent? Does Trieste have any allies? No. Then yes, I will join your little war, Mr. Italy, against the tyranny of the people of Trieste. I understand that this is indeed a righteous cause. We will stick this army also in Spain, in Portugal, because I'm assuming the Brits are going to immediately come down and start going ham. So let us send one of our divisions over to British Africa, and I will get our navies combined, and we'll just try to block the Iberian coast. We'll try to block the UK from ever being able to reinforce. Like, obviously we're gonna have to go and siege Gibraltar and stuff, but we'll see if we can just block them from reinforcing at all. So when does our CB expire? October? Soon. Okay. So yeah, get on a boat. You go there. You guys can stay here. And we'll meet up there. It's what, October 2nd, so we'll start funding the Navy, which is going to cost us a lot of money. Okay, so we're going to end the episode here because I don't want to risk losing our casus belli. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Next episode, it is war with Spain, which means war with Britain. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys again next time.